part two. Spoilers, y'all. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. They just cancel the
But
connection the moment we start talking about the JJK spoilers. Crazy.
but then then after Yuji and Sukuna have thrown hands for a bit, and Sukuna's realized, holy shit, you know, Yuji can target my soul with his dismantle punches. But then because of the Black Flash he landed on Toto just a few seconds prior, he regains RCT and he's regrown all of his hands. He's got all four arms back, and he's on the verge of getting his curse technique back. Bro's about to be back at max efficiency.
Damn, he out here trying to look like a sir.
Yeah. Sukuna's literally
Whoa.
like, but those punches don't matter if
Whoa.
he can't hit them in the first place. And even though he says that, and you know Sukuna's grinning, he stops grinning because the very next panel is Yuji hitting the domain expansion.
Okay, so what's Yuji's domain expansion? That's where it ended.
We don't know yet because
Okay, yeah, I've been seeing
right
that too.
right before. That's why I'm saying like right now
Oh,
it's
I
a
thought
little
this water
iffy.
was deep. My bad, my bad. I thought this was deep water.
That's why I'm saying like right now we're not too sure because right now in the present, we know Yuji just cast domain expansion, but right now the chapter that just dropped was like a bunch of dialogue between him and Sukuna because I guess it's not. It doesn't seem to be Yuji's domain because
It's his daddy.
implied.
Well, not
It's
his granddaddy.
implied that what's going on between him and Sukuna is what happened between Sukuna and Jogo at the height of their battle, where they kind of connected and had a moment of talking.
Oh yeah. Oh, so
It's
somebody
implied that
did.
because Yuji and Sukuna have reached the peak of their battle, they're getting that same moment, that brief time to like
Yeah.
connect with each other as fighters.
Oh yeah, so somebody did.
That's what it's implied because throughout the whole thing is so it like starts off that Sukuna's like, man, this is kind of weird. I've experienced this before, but this feels different. Is this your domain? And Yuji's like, shut the fuck up. I don't even know. I did this like out of chance, okay? I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh yeah, so they
Like
might be
so
talking.
like so like even the fact that even Yuji doesn't know what's going on would imply that it's not his domain expansion.
Yeah, there's something else going on there.
Yeah.
It's
So
Gojo in Infinity. Psycho stuff.
hey, I'm still part of the like Gojo might make a brief return. Though I'm gonna be honest, if he does, it's only gonna be like in spirit. He's only gonna
Yeah,
be here
yeah,
just to
that's what I
pass
think.
some sort of like knowledge on.
That's what I think too. I don't think it's gonna be like a.
But yeah. So after Yuji clarifies, like I don't even know what's going on. He's basically taking Sukuna on a tour of his life, like through his hometown.
Probably trying to
And
show Sukuna the love life. The Sukuna be
yes,
tripping.
that's exactly like what it is. He's trying to like get through to Sukuna, sort of like the last chance for Sukuna to give him like,
Trying to
come
pull a
on,
Goku. He's
just
trying to pull a
yeah,
Goku.
just come on. This is
Talk
your
no
last
jutsu.
chance, brother. Don't throw my hand away, please. You know. Uh,
And then you gotta remember too, Yuji is the reincarnation of his twin brother, so you know.
yeah, Yuji's like an incarnation of one of the more like compassionate like bodhisattvas. Yeah.
So, cause you know,
Uh,
cause Sukuna ate his twin brother, and that's who the Yuji the descendant is. So,
hmm
which is
Which isn't
insane.
that kind of like crazy to think that all this time after eating your brother, the brother you ate is still like, it's okay. I forgive you. Just
I mean, y'all
come
was
home, you know?
babies. Y'all was
Like,
babies. You know
yeah.
no better.
Yeah. That's the fucked up kind of part, really. Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, my bad. Cause I was over there trying to look at the map.
But, yeah, so as they're going through the tour of the
Hey,
hometown,
hold on right quick, bro. I can't lie. I gotta say it on the live. This new armor with the fire is fucking gas. No, my bad. It's literally fire.
yeah,
This shit
it's
is fire.
butane.
Yeah. Okay, I can't last that long now.
I can.
Cause you got heavy armor. But, so what you were saying? Oh, go ahead.
But I was just saying that, like, as Yuji and Sukuna are kind of like going around their town, you know, Yuji's just kind of talking to him and shit. And by talking to him, he's kind of just telling him about the place, like his experiences. Like one time he takes Sukuna to a park that he went to as a kid, and he's like, "This is the park that like I went to often as a kid. Right over there's the swing set where I stubbed my toe, and I thought I was gonna die, so I cried." And Sukuna's just like brushing it off because he's like, "Man, this kid's a fucking dork." Like,
Sure,
so, and then he tells him another story. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the water fountain where I dropped some slime in the sand pit, and then I tried to wash it off in here, and it fell down the drain, and I cried."
Yeah, cry baby ass.
And Sukuna, literally, Sukuna asks him like 3 times. He's like, "Is there a point to all of this? Like, why are you taking me around town right now?"
Maybe he
Like,
telling Sukuna. Maybe he trying to tell him he need to cry. I don't know.
and then one of my favorite
Oh
moments right
shit!
here.
Hold
One of
on.
my
God damn.
one of my favorite moments is where he kind of catches Sukuna almost lying.
Yeah, cause Sukuna. But he always
He
been
kind
funny.
of the thing about Sukuna is that he not only lies to like others, he's kind of lying to himself that like he only values strength. There are like,
Yeah,
for example,
I could
food.
believe
He's
that.
known to be big into food, so that's something that he
I've heard about
values
that
other
too.
than
Yeah.
strength.
So
Yeah.
nigga, so you could live then? Cause how you gonna cook? Cause you know Sukuna can't cook. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga can't
No,
cook.
no, that's the thing. He had a personal cook in the Heian era. Ura, I think her name was Urahume, but she was stated to be allowed to stand next to Sukuna because she knew how to prepare human meat.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
He was
yeah.
a cannibal.
So did, how did she die? That's the real question.
As far as we know, she didn't. She's currently the one fighting Hikari. She and Hikari are currently engaged
Oh,
in
she
battle.
she the chick. When Sukuna seen her, he was like, oh, what was her name?
Yeah, she
Her.
impressed him because she served
She's
him
the one. She's
properly
the one who he
seasoned
was.
human meat.
That's what I'm saying. But she's the one who he was happy to see in the
Yeah,
anime, right?
she's like the
Okay, all
only
right.
person who isn't strong, but he values, which is like directly, you know, a hypocritical like change in his way of thinking.
She's strong at cooking that meat, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you cook a mean steak, I might have to keep you around. But yeah. So this is what I mean by like him catching him lying, because there's a scene where Yuji goes, "Oh hey, a morning glory," and Sukuna corrects him and goes, "That's a hydrangea, you
Mike, you need the
moron."
shield. There we go.
I would like it.
He picked it up. It's too late now. He got it. Good. Let's go. Okay, here, real one. He gave it back.
Tagging men. West, 300 meters. Thank you.
I gave him my new one since it was on cooldown anyway. But yeah, so he corrects Yuji by saying, "That's a hydrangea, you moron." And Yuji's like, "Yeah, I know, sorry, personal mistake." But you know, and then he stops himself and he's like, "Wait, you know the difference between the flowers and all their names?" And Sukuna's like, "Oh, I knew about that one from Megumi's memories." And so Yuji's like, "Oh, so then you must know about all these places I'm taking you from my memories then." And Sukuna goes, "I don't waste time with useless memories like that." Now if you're like me, you're like, "Well then, why were you stopping to look at the flowers?"
Flower. Exactly. You stopping to smell the flowers, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Sukuna's a flower princess. That's crazy.
I mean, how can you not tell with his white robe? Don't he got flowers on his
Like
robe?
that's what I keep saying. Like he loves another thing that happens while he
He
and
loves
Yuji are
nature.
exploring
So
the
so so
town.
he a nature
No, he don't
enthusiast.
really
So
care about nature, but he likes you guys. He likes flowers.
that's nature though.
But the duality of Sukuna is that at the same time that he's making himself a flower crown, he's going to be eating human meat. Like that's the duality of Sukuna we're facing
So
here.
so
He's a
he's a
cannibal
cannibal.
and he loves flowers.
So why does he eat people? Does it strengthen
He
him?
just likes how they taste.
That is crazy. I didn't know he
He's a
was a
cannibal.
cannibal. Yeah, I never knew he was a cannibal.
Yeah.
I knew he was
But
psychotic and all that shit, but I didn't think he was a cannibal.
yeah. But
Damn,
yeah.
I'm judging him now.
But Sukuna, also, there's a moment while they're playing like around the fucking town, fucking Yuji challenges him to a game of archery, and of course Sukuna's like stomping him. Like he
Of
instantly
course.
hits a straight bullseye.
But the thing is, though, he doing this shit to show this nigga it's more to life than just
Yeah, that's
being
kind of
strong.
what it is. And then Yuji like literally says, "Man, I fucking hate playing with this with you. Like you're not even fun." And he's like, "Isn't it obvious I would be better at archery than you?" And he's like, "Oh, right. You do come from literally the era of archery."
Real shit, though. Bro, the flying
Uh,
pistol is amazing. It just don't have no range, but it's fucking amazing.
and I like that you say that he's showing him more to life, because one of the things Yuji does is he
He do that
challenges
shit.
him to crayfishing.
Oh
He
man,
literally,
Yuji probably bust.
and he does it in a way that he knows would make Sukuna play along, because he literally goes, "Unless the King of Curses can't catch a crayfish," and literally Sukuna goes, "What did you just say?"
But the thing is, too, though, Yuji probably trying to find something he can actually beat him at. And he could be like, people show
Not
stuff in
necessarily.
different
It's more
ways.
like he's trying to find a way to like build a connection, you know? Because if
Yeah,
he can defeat Sukuna by getting him to surrender, that's the best case scenario. That's what he's, and the only way he can get him to surrender is by convincing him he's wrong.
yeah. Fuck, I missed one. I got it, I got it, I got it.
So then, after the crayfishing, an interesting thing happens. Sukuna captures the bigger crayfish, like he gets the bigger one, and
Of
he's
course,
he's making fun of Yuji. He's like, "Ha, yours is so tiny." But then Yuji's like, "Well, yours is a Japanese crayfish. Mine's a an American crayfish, which means mine's rarer, so I win." And Sukuna goes, "No, that's not how that works. Fuck you."
that is how that works, though. What's more rare is more
Exactly,
valuable.
exactly. It is how that works, but Sukuna doesn't accept it that way.
I mean, I see where Sukuna getting at, though, 'cause my shit bigger, but my shit more rare. Your shit could be big.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
come across a hundred
It's
of those
like
big ones in, I mean, no, my
exactly.
bad,
It's
a
like
thousand.
it's like catching a shiny version of Pikachu and putting it against a regular one. You know, it's like mine's shiny. Mine has better
Exactly.
stats.
Sending in an eagle.
Okay, we got people actually coming in watching us today, bro. This shit is crazy.
How'd you like to taste
It's because we talk in JJK,
That's
bro.
probably what it is, though.
But yeah, so after the crayfish and all that, eventually Sukuna does get fed up. He's like, "All right, I'm done. Tell me what we're doing here. What are you dragging me around town for?" And Yuji's like, "You know, that's fair. I guess I've shown you everything that I wanted to show you by this point." Um, and he goes on this tangent about how he's like, "You know, I used to think you had to fulfill your role to live a successful life." You know, because he had that cog in the machine mentality. He's like, "I'm here to exercise curses. That's what I'm gonna do. Nothing more, nothing less." And then he goes on a tangent to like, but like, that's not the true value of human life. It's like you as a person make value to the actions that you take, in a way, is what he was saying. And so he admits that, like, I hate you, Sukuna, because you throw away that value. You don't accept that kind of value. And Sukuna eventually, like, fires back. He's like, "Yeah, so what? This is exactly like what you told me when you said you were surprised, but not really, that the town had become dormant. This is exactly what I expected to happen. I don't share any of your values, so what?" And then, as he's saying that, it dawns on Sukuna what Yuji's been doing this whole time. He goes, "Are you pitying me? Is this your idea of compassion and mercy?" And Yuji says, "That's exactly what it is. I have the power to kill you at any moment, Sukuna. Surrender Megumi, or I will kill you."
So, what's so special about Megami?
He's his best friend. Of course
Oh
Yuji wants to
no,
save
my
Megumi.
bad, my bad. I forgot about. I'm tripping on
Yeah.
Megami. I be
Megumi
calling
was
Megami
literally like,
Fugaraki, so my bad. I
yeah.
meant to talk. I
Me-
thought you was talking about the nigga that was born a curse. What is his name? Damn it.
that's Choso.
No, not Choso. The one who, if he touch you, he do transfiguration. Why I can't think of his
Oh,
name?
Mahito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mahito. Yeah. I got them confused.
Yeah. Megumi is Yuji's best friend. That's why he's trying so hard to
Yeah,
save
I
him.
know that.
It's Naruto Sasuke type beat,
I know. Ooh, I made it. I swam across that shit.
right? I've been saying I don't know why Mahito gets a lot of hate. I think Mahito's really cool.
No, the only reason why Mahito got a lot of hate was because of how Yuji whooped his ass. Mahito was talking trash. He was
And then he got
bodying
put on the
everybody.
back burner.
Yeah. They treated him like a bitch. He crying, running away. Like the Yuji soul was so cold. He saw the atmosphere as being winter, and he looked at Yuji as a black wolf. I mean, a
Yeah,
white wolf. So
it,
it's
it
like,
was. Which I personally don't mind. I think it would be kind of crazy to
I mean, the
like
the
it's
thing is though,
terrifying.
yeah, the thing is though, it was fitting like story wise, but the everybody, oh, drop it back, drop it
Why
back.
did you do this to me?
I don't know, just
Why
drop
did
it,
you do
drop it,
this to me?
drop it, drop it. Ooh, you made it. Why would you pick it back up?
Because it was a reinforcement anyway.
Okay, all right.
But
Oh my God, look, here go a Hive Lord face. Look, this is the first one I actually seen.
I ain't seen this in a while. I've seen one of. It's been a minute since I saw one of the Hive Lord corpses.
But,
But
but yeah, but that's the reason why
I was gonna
everybody was
say,
so.
the only reason I could think of that Mahito got hate was because he killed the baddie. He killed Nobara. I figured everybody was just being petty and being mad
No.
at him for
Everybody
killing
was talking
Nobara.
shit. It wasn't that. Because, everybody get they bitch ass whooped eventually on, that type of shit. You know, man, love stories. Bro, where is this spore charger at? There it is.
Right there.
But, no, he got all the hate was because of how he bitched up. He was acting like he was this cold ass nigga, and he just started just
Real talk. I'm
running
gonna tell
away.
you something. I feel like if Mahito had been allowed to get out of that fight with Yuji, give him like a month or so, and he would have been more dangerous than Gojo.
Shit, I think he'd been more dangerous than Sukuna. I think he'd been able to compete with Sukuna, especially when he found out that new form he had.
No, yeah, because here's the thing. Somebody opened my eyes when they said this exactly about just Mahito. Gojo, I mean, Mahito was the universe's counter to Gojo. Because remember that whole thing about how the balance shifted to accommodate him? Mahito was the rival the universe made for Gojo. Because
And it's
remember the
crazy
whole
because,
thing about how the soul is tied to the body?
yeah,
He could have given himself the six eyes. All he
what?
has to do is alter his soul's information.
Oh yeah, because you gotta remember that's when Gato found out because he was about to
Yeah,
get himself
that's
choked
exactly
out.
the whole conversation they had. That's what I'm getting at. He could have given himself any curse technique he wanted. He just needed to know how it worked. Mahito could have given himself the six eyes and the limitless and still kept the abilities that he had now. Mahito was a god, snuffed before he had the chance to awaken. If Yuji did not take him out, Mahito would have murdered so many people.
Nah, he would have fucked their asses up. But Mahito honestly was cold though. But like I said, it was just because how he lost. That's all. That's the reason why everybody got mad at Mahito.
I thought it
That's the
was
real
because
reason.
he killed the baddie and everyone was mad he killed Nobara.
Nah, ain't nobody get mad at that shit. Everybody was more so mad that so she really died?
I mean, it's pretty heavily implied.
Damn. Okay.
I don't see how everybody kind of thought she would come back from having half her fucking face missing.
I mean, because it's anime, nigga, that's why.
Gojo got bisected and didn't really come back. It had to be someone else in his body. Like,
But look though, what you gotta remember though, he got his entire throat cut and it turned to a scar on his forehead because he died. It's anime, bro.
no, he
Everybody
got stabbed. He got stabbed in the forehead.
is is what's her name? Still alive?
Who?
the twin bitch, Mako. Ain't that her name, Mako?
Oh,
Mahito?
there were Maki and Mai, the twins.
Yeah, Maki. I mean Maki.
Maki, as far as we are aware, is still alive. I believe the last time we saw her, Sukuna opened his domain. She used simple domain, and someone was able to teleport in
Wait,
and get her out of the
time out,
domain
time out,
expansion.
time out. There's more than one domain.
She used simple domain.
What's the difference between a simple domain and a regular domain? I'm about to be serious.
A simple domain is not a domain expansion. It's just a barrier technique that you can use to protect yourself from someone's domain expansion.
I see. Okay. I see. I see.
Simple domain is, as far as I'm aware, it's not necessarily a curse technique. It's just something that you can learn to do is cast a simple domain.
So, so, so my thing is though that those the only two people because I remember a lot of people's names, but I can't remember everybody's names. Their names be so complicated to me.
There are a number of people that can cast simple domain. Gojo is one of them, and most people.
Bro, why would you even bring him up? No, he can do everything, bro.
Well, the reason I'm bringing it up is because nobody knew he could. He just whipped that shit out against Sukuna, just out of nowhere. He just said, "Yeah, simple domain," and everyone, literally, even Yuji was like, "I didn't even know you could do that." Like,
How and he the goat? That's crazy. I would have thought he could have did it.
that's my last one. I gotta get ready to go to my doctor's appointment.
I bet. Yeah, people keep coming in and watching. We're gonna start at extraction. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute. Stop by.
All right.
Make sure, like, oh, he got the fuck on. So he got the hell off.
Hellpod launch suspended. Allied destroyer has left
Yeah,
squadron.
he gotta go. Yep, oh well. We made some good content today. I can't even be mad. Yeah, I be going live, then I screen record on my phone, and I make a video and shit. You know what I'm saying?